Why, hello, peoples. Hi. Hi to Kenny and Abby and Kat. Hello, Pam, Sherry, Tara, Bob. Welcome, guys. Phoenix, hello. Diane, hello. Christy, hi. Oh, Emily, hello. Ooh, yum, Emily. Lasagna with a chocolate. Is it? How do you guys say it? Is it torte? Torte? I don't know how to say it. For dessert. Yum. It's been a while, but I'm not dead and I didn't fall off the planet. Well, fantastic. Yeah, I get that. Life is a bit like that sometimes. I'm actually like overtired. Taut? Nani was up most of the night last night with a bit of a tummy problem, so Cam had to keep taking her out to the loo because she was stressing about pooping inside. So we're both exhausted. And happy Father's Day to those. Our Father's Day is not until September. It's weird how we have different Father's Days, but we have the same Mother's Day. Is that right? Anyway, it's weird. Hi, Ray. Yeah. Excuse me. So, guys, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right every time I say it. Is it Shintaka or Shinthaka? Harith from Vivid Publishers asked me to do a video flip through speed coloring thing, and I'm not doing any recorded videos at the moment, so I said that I would do a live flip through and I would start to color an image. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to color this image. I think it's pronounced Nynx. Who knows? Goddess of the night. Yeah, Abby, I'm actually not too bad. Actually, both Cam and I have had a bit of a tummy ache, so it's obviously something that we've eaten. Because Nani would have eaten it too. Hi, Shell, welcome. So, yeah, very good. Well, not very good, but very sad, but she'll be okay. She's already starting to feel better. So today I'm actually using Neenah Classic Crest. I have a robot thing for this one, so shall we put it up? Here we go. Hi, Kat. Welcome. I did say hi. Nix. Okay, thanks. I'll remember that, maybe. I always forget. It's in the name, so maybe I will. Hi, Robin. The image is in the new Gods and Goddesses colouring book. Now, I never know what to say here because it's like Shintaka, Harith, and Vivid Publishers. Which do you say? You're lurking, no problems. Oh, how's your mini room going? So at the moment for us Aussies, it's not available on Amazon Australia yet. Bummer. So, you can, though, purchase it as a PDF if you would like it from the Vivid Publishers website. I'm just going to post the website there. And all of the details are in there, you know, down there under the video. So you close the chat and you open the video description. There's like a little arrow that points down and you just open it and everything's in there. It's magical. Hi, Tyler. Lulu, welcome. So, yeah, cool, huh? All right. The flip through is really, really quick. So I'll go through and do the flip through first, and then we'll start to color, yeah? Let's have a look at it. Okay, so that was the book. Hi Rochelle and Lulu and Helen, welcome. Alright, so brilliant. And Emily, okay, awesome. We can deal with that. You've made twigs and lavender. Well, that's cool. Hey, I made a miniature telescope. Check it out. A miniature telescope. It's a shame you can't actually see through it. That would be cool, hey? Hi Kelly, welcome. Isn't it cute? Hi Meredith, welcome. Sydney. Sydney. Oh, my bead fell off. Look at that. Great. Every time I hear the word Sydney, it reminds me of Dora. Sydney. 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 I have to stick my little bead back on now. But how adorable was that, eh? Adorable. I also made a little moon chair. Little moon chair to sit in. Look at this little moon chair. And a teepee. Look at the teepee. And it actually lights up. That's what this is. So once it's sitting on my model, it will actually light up. How sweet is that? Yes, Pam, there's a few of us from Australia here, so that's awesome. Very awesome. Yeah, look. This is actually a mansion of a model, but yeah, you could call it a miniature still, hey? Let's just pop that away. I just finished making a chandelier late last night. It took me a little bit, this one. But great, one of them fell off. See, this is a good thing. Once it's stuck, you don't touch it. This is my chandelier. Isn't it cute? So it will hang from the top of my bedroom. I lost one. How cute is that? So I've made a couple of chandeliers so far. Anyhow, I'll glue that back on later. I have some happy mail coming and I'm really excited. It's a shame, Kelly, that it didn't come today, because then I could have shown it. And also something from Robin and Isolina. We're still waiting. Stuff happened with hers. Yeah. The model is, the one I'm doing is Elixir of Love. And it's so funny. They gave me the English instructions via email. And the English instructions have stuff missing in it. It's not the same as this actual book. It's weird. Anyway, this is what I'm doing. Elixir of Love. So I've done the lounge room and the pool. I've done the upstairs bathroom, and I've almost finished I've finished the bedroom. I just have to put the roof and the chandelier and everything on, and the roof on the bathroom. And then I just have to do the piano and this little I never say it right. Brewery. It's a really hard word to pronounce for me. Don't know why. So that's still to go. So I've done this bit, done this little thing. I've done the living room. You can see the chandelier there. There's a pot and there's some alcohol there. Oh look, there's a little patio chairs and a barbecue down here. Little sand pit, which I finished most of the bits for the sand pit, but I'll finish off all the rest of it once I get to the outside. But it's so cute. And this piano, underneath the piano is a music box. So you wind the piano area around, and when the music plays, the piano moves. It goes around in circles. It is so cute. So yeah, it is cute. This room is very patriotic. It reminded me of that patriot book that I got in the mail. There's like little, it looks very I actually made a mat for mine to cover up the floor there. So, but yeah, it's cool. It's taking me forever, this one. I've kind of been doing little bits because it's not quite very explainable. It doesn't actually tell you where to put things in the house, so it just tells you some things. It doesn't even tell you how to make, but there's no like floor plan on this one, which is kind of difficult to follow. I'm finding I'm having to go by the picture on the front, and some of it you can't see. So, yeah, it's a little frustrating, this booklet. Anyhow, like you can't even see this thing here in the background here. There's actually a full house and it's got stuff in it. Where do I put things? I'm not sure. So that's going to be fun. Anyway. Ah, dropped it. I know, Kenny. If I hadn't have done any before, I would have been sitting there looking at it going, what? No, Sherry, they're all in Chinese. So they're really hard to read. And then I was comparing the Chinese and the one that they gave me for English, which is in a PDF. Actually, it's not even, it's in a Word document. And the pages aren't even the same. So as I'm flicking through the English, there was stuff missing on the English one that was on the Chinese one. So I had to get my translator out and translate. So, oh my gosh. Frustrating. Hello, Rochelle. Hello. Thank you. Alright, have I missed anything else? Yes, if you fall asleep, have a great sleep, Lulu. It is a cool little mansion. I dropped a bead and can't find it, so... Oh, yeah, I've got lights missing. I don't have any... There's a couple of LEDs that are in the instructions but aren't in the kit. I'm like, what am I supposed to do now? And it is it is hard when you lose the one little bit. Cameron actually made me... I lost one of the beads for the foot of the couch. So Cameron had to make me a little piece of metal, round piece of metal, just to fit in there. Because they didn't give you extra. But some sets you get heaps of extra, and you have plenty of time or plenty of extras to go over. So anyway, I'm using Copics today, and I'm going to use Neenah, and I'm using Copic, of course. Here we go. So yeah, interesting. I got some BG01, and I'm actually going to use this over a lot of this image. So let's do that, shall we? Neenah, I missed you. Copic, I missed you. Hi, Shara. Life is so hard, Kenny. Alright, I'm going to use some colourless blender and just going to be some BG 000. Just going to blend in. Oh, hello. That was a bit close. That was like major zoom. Major zoom. Get some fluffy edges on this. Why are you scared of markers? Yeah, it's cool. Shara colors. Using the colorless blender, and I'm just gonna blend it out. I love my markers. Oh, so next week I had a couple of requests for images, and it's taken me forever to get through requests, and we're just using the colorless blender to just desaturate all of that area around the moon, and it's a bit wet, so I'm gonna have to let that dry. So next week we're going to do this image by Jasmine Beckett. So that's going to be cool, from her Alice in Wonderland colouring book. So I'm going to attempt to do that. I'm actually going to print it on my own paper, and I'm going to use markers, and I'm going to actually print it in blue, I think. In blue. No, that was definitely not dry. That went right through that paper. Let's go back to BG01. So she's a goddess of night. With markers, you should never judge an image until you've finished, because things start to happen with markers. You get this image going, and looks like a hot mess for a while. And then all of a sudden it comes to life. Yes, Shara, you just spent all that money on all of those Copics, so you definitely need to do that. So why am I being messy like this and coming around the outside edge, you might ask? And you might be thinking, what is that girl doing? Well, I don't know sometimes, and I just do it, and it happens. So according to the information, apparently Zeus was even scared of her. So she's very powerful, this one. It's funny because I had never heard of her until this book. So there you go. This one might be a little dry, Kenny. Squeaking a little bit. Hi Ray, welcome. Michelle, stop doing it. What paper do you use and you can get in Australia? Express It blending card, which is quite expensive, but something that's quite cheap and works really well with markers is J. Burrows digital paper, but not good with pencils. Don't use that with pencil. For pencils, I would go with quill board that you can get from Officeworks. J. Burrows digital paper you can get from Officeworks too. With quill board though, you can't get as many layers on. I need to refill this marker. It's a dying. It's a dying. It was pretty dry, that one, actually. It took a fair bit of ink. I'm being kind of rough with this bit because I'm going to be going in with darker colours. This is just from my highlight colour, but we'll just lay it down as a base. Makes things a little bit easier. Oh, these are refillable. They're the most expensive markers on the market, but I think they're the most affordable because you can buy refills for them. Fabulous. Alright, I'm going to come around the edges of these wings. Fill in some of this colour. Oh, we missed some blue up here. Putting it on all the edges because we're going to create a glow with it. Hang on, that's my poster, guys. Give me a seckie. Hi, I'm back. Somebody, Abby, go get Isolina because I got a package and I think it might be hers. Alright. How are you, sir? Alright, back to it. Back to it. Thanks, Abby. I got some happy mail. Yes, we had a discussion yesterday on my way out on Saturday, that she thought it was supposed to be here already, but I hadn't received it, but it turns out it's here now. Oh, hugs. Hi, Doris. I'm using Copic markers. Copic. I even have a command for that. Here we go. Copic. This side. And I have, it doesn't matter if you have sketch or chow. They're honestly exactly the same. So I collected all of the chow markers first because they were cheaper because they're smaller. And then I filled in the rest with sketch. The sketch, Copic sketch, come in 358 colours. Woohoo! It's a lot of markers. They've also got replaceable nibs too, so you can always replace nibs. I actually did get some secondhand too, off eBay. Art student, she had, I don't know, a small pack. I got them for like $10. And I just, one of them was dry. I just replaced the nib and brought ink for them. Perfectly fine. And I brought a whole heap of refills, marker refills off somebody who was selling them on one of those buy, swap and sell things. Some of them are doubled up on, but it doesn't matter, they'll get used. So you can see now that the ink's starting to dry around the moon there, how it's looking really nice and faded. Cool, huh? We're going to do the same with all the clouds too. Alright. Oh, bye, Nanny. You're feeling better, sweetie? Oh, poor Papa. She's sad. She's sad. Hi, Selena. Hello. Hi, Rosemary. Welcome. You came in and you didn't say hi? No. Love Copic too. So, Isolina, I got a present in the mail, and I'm pretty sure it's from you. So, do you want me to open it now? Oh, it's all wet because it's raining here. God, this took forever, didn't it? She ordered it for my birthday. Thank you. It's not a patriotic colouring book, thankfully. It looks like the right one this time. Hang on, let me just lift this up. Okay, everyone has to close their eyes. Now I'll go back to, let me see. Okay, give me a sec. I'm just going to flick back to the title screen for a second, and then I'll move the camera up. Alright, hello. Shadow's come to visit. She's awake. Wakey, wakey. Alrighty-o. Here we go. Alright, so this is the book. Misfits number 11, a nautical colouring book for adults and odd children. Odd children, I love that. I'm an odd child. By White Stag. Hey, there was no gap there. So, Isolina sent me this for my birthday. Well, I didn't have any, so they've been on my list for a little while, and, yeah, awesome. It actually arrived. Shh. Kitty. Shh. Hello. Oh, it looks cool. Sea gem. I haven't done any of these before, so this will be a first. I think there was a couple of White Stag images in the, oh, that's cute. She's a pirate. I love it. In Colouring Heaven. So I have seen them, but I haven't actually coloured anything in them. Gorgeous. So this one came, yeah, especially after the patriotic book disaster, exactly. Oh, thank you, Isolina. It's beautiful. Oh, and look at the unicorn. Oh my gosh. Oh, well, that's cool too. Well, we're going to have fun with this one, eh? Misfits. I'm an odd child, so. No sharks allowed. Would you stop it, please, madam? You're taking over the show again, aren't you? Helpful tips. Very cute. Very cute. Thank you. That is beautiful. Thank you so very much. You a show off? Are you a show off? Are you a show off? Are you a show off, little brat? Shadow's 11 in a couple of weeks. And Nani's 1 in 2 days. Alright, you're getting it all over me, madam. Look at this hair everywhere, madam. Look at it. Rochelle, you guess you should buy one? I don't know. Maybe you should wait till I colour one and see. Okay, come on. Come on, off you get. Let me do some work now. She is sassy. Get off me, you. Get off me. See my marker lid. You gonna get it? No, you're just gonna attack me, aren't you? Isolina loves it, and Shadow loves it, and I love it, and we're all good. We're happy now. I'm very grateful. Thank you so much. Oi! Oi! I've got BG 000. I'm just coming around the very edges. Actually, I might not do the edges there. I might come into the edges on the clouds though, because I want them to kind of fade out, I guess. We can't really have them white, can we? They'd have to be dark in the night, but we want to see them glowing a bit. I'm probably doing this the opposite way around, but anyway. Yeah, this one is empty. Kenny, I think you asked me before. Definitely. Oh well, let's leave that. I couldn't be bothered. Let's move to some BG 40. No. Yes, 45. We are going to be going over this again with something darker, but I want to put it underneath. I thought I'd start with the background this time because we always end up finishing the skin and the hair and nothing else. So I figured at least this way we're going to get some of it coloured. Right? Right. I agree. Okay. Good. Me too. No, they don't, Kat. I think the reason they go empty is because I don't fill them. I'll use these colours and then I'll put them away, and next time I get them out, they'll need refilling. And I'll be like, oh, I didn't refill them last time. Oops. My bad. So that's actually me, because I like to live on the edge. And I use these colours quite a bit for water, so they are ones that I do use often. So that's just me. Just refilling them. It's because I couldn't be bothered. I'm a little bit lazy, I guess. I want to colour. No, Shara, could you imagine me sitting here weighing them to try and refill them? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. There's no way. I just fill them until it drops through the other side. No, I don't really. I fill them until the nib starts to change colour again. But yeah, could you imagine me sitting there weighing them every strip? Like, we'd take forever to colour something. Oh my gosh, no. I don't even know how much a Copic should weigh. I mean, you can tell they're kind of empty when you pick them up. They're lighter, but yeah, no. Could you really? I can't do it. Like, I would be there. I mean, obviously the people who refill them by weighing them don't use them. Like, if you're using them, you don't want to stop to weigh them to refill it. Like, that's just, like, I don't know. I don't know. But I can't. Otherwise, I lose my, what do you call it? Oomph. Mojo. I don't know, you lose your rhythm having to weigh it. And anyhow, for those that want to take their time, they could weigh them. That would be fine. But yeah, I just live on the edge. I'll empty them and refill them and empty them and refill them. Yeah. And sometimes I'll have a boo-boo and I'll put too much ink in and it'll just go through, but that's okay. Doesn't matter. I try to not to do it on my picture, otherwise they'll end up, you know, ink on my picture. She's looking very blue right now, isn't she? I'm blue, velvet, velvet. I have a blue house with blue windows. I have a girlfriend and she is so blue. I used to love that song. I don't know why. It's a cool song. Did anyone remember that one? You know, it had like a blue alien and they were all singing in like a mosh pit type thing, and it's cool. A filling session, and they fill all the ones. Well, that I could do. I could do that, Shara. But as I said, I don't even know how much a marker should weigh. Seriously. I've done that. I do that often. I'll go through and I'll clean them all and refill them. But I still don't weigh them. I just clean it, check the nibs. If they seem a little dry, I'll pop a few drops of the ink in. But I don't do it often enough. Because I'd prefer to just be using them. When I went through and did all my colour swatch book, I went and cleaned them all and refilled them all then. Because I was swatching them anyway. Anyhow, that's why I would suggest, if you're going to buy some markers, buy the refills at the same time. Because you need to refill them. You weigh a new one. Oh yeah, that's cool. I don't get time to refill them after everyone. Stop. Me too. I just put it on there, whatever. Doesn't matter. Who cares? As long as it's not dripping on my work. It's all good. Oh, hello. Cuppa.
That's not for you, Shadow.
He's looking a bit blue.
Very pale blue, yes.
Yeah, it's about to get dark.
Oh, okay.
It's about to get very dark in here. Look, I got the right book this time. It's not a patriotic colouring activity book.
It's a nice one.
It's Misfits. It's cute, huh?
Yeah.
I like it.
Definitely is.
I like
Hello, everyone.
He's saying hi. Oh, I like the little pirate girl. She's cute. So yeah, I think I might do her first. That one. Who has a hole in their roof? Phoenix they are, but I don't know. It was well worth the investment. And it's been a while since I've used them, so hence why here I am using them. Alright. My ears are playing up. Something shocking right now. I need some dark colour. I think I might use some greys. Oh, that's going to be scary, isn't it? Let's do it. Let's go with some cool grey 7. So this refill at the moment is only $10.95 here in Australia. However, they've replaced the refills. They're actually a lot smaller for the same price. So that's going to be a little frustrating. It is going to become more expensive. But these bigger bottles last quite some time. I think the only refill I've actually brought multiple refills of is skin colours, because the skin colours I use a lot of. Oh my gosh, we're using some C7 and it's really dark. But we've got to remember this is a night sky. I'm just going to leave a really small highlight just around her head. It's so funny, when I first got Copics, right, I thought that I went through the Copics and I'm like, why are there so many greys? Like, I will never use this many greys. And you know what? As I started colouring, I had to buy grey refills because I do use grey a lot for shadows. So it's funny, isn't it, how you think that you won't use something and then end up using them. It's the same for pencils. Like, you know, when you first start colouring, you look at the pencils and you go, why have they got 10 greys in a packet of pencils? I will never use that. But you do. That's what you said about white. I use white all the time. White's one of my most used colours. So even though I'm coming over it with the grey, I can still see some of that blue coming through, which I really like. You shush. Shush. Alright, we need to add this grey up here. webcam has taken hostage of my computer this weekend. I didn't get a go on it at all. He's been addicted to Ark. He's been playing with his friends on a server. And my computer's nicely powered for video games. Did you know that? It's probably overpowered for what I do with it, so he may as well get some use out of it too, eh? I'm thinking I might get him a computer for his birthday though in September, so he can use his own. I was typing away and nothing was happening. My keyboard battery died. Oops. No battery operated keyboard or mouse for me, because that happened all the time and you can't find batteries when you need them. You had to convince Dale it was a matter of life and death if you didn't get Holbens. Oh dear me. Oh yes, Isolina, do that. He has a laptop, Kenny, but it's not very powerful. It's just a cheap little, you know, work laptop. But yeah, it sounds like we need a better quality one, eh? For gaming and stuff. It's funny, isn't it? Now, if you were using pencils, you wouldn't do it this way. I'll probably do a conversion chart for my lovely patrons. But if you're going to follow along, I wouldn't do the pencil underneath. Like, I wouldn't do a layer of this color all over like we did with this. I'd only do the edges of things. And then perhaps later on, after, you could put some of the lighter color on the darker color just to sort of bring it through it. But there's no need to do like that base coat if you're using pencils. They work slightly differently, so you would want the color on the top, not underneath it. But we can see how the grey is kind of turning blue now. It looks grey, but it's not. It's got that blue through it. Well, I can. Maybe you can't. Here I am saying, yeah, I can. Everything seems to run out of double A's or triple A's. Exactly. Hi, Tyroline. Welcome. When I used to work in insurance, I worked from home. And that was the one thing that would drive me bonkers. If, you know, I was working away using my mouse and next thing you know, gone. No, that's it. Wired mouse. None of this crap. Lucky I had a touch screen, so that was kind of cool. But, you know, still. My new computer doesn't have a touch screen. Oh no, I made her hair grey. Oops. Hi Patty. Thank you. Ah, thanks, Isolina. See, my postie had it. I just didn't have it yet. We have been getting packages on a weekend since the coronavirus thing started, so it could have come on the day that we thought it did, but no, it didn't. Oh, I've spent far too much money this month. It's the only thing being home. I find I actually spend more money. When you're working and out and about, you don't get to spend as much money. You make more money, but you spend less. Because you don't get time. A tally pewter. You're bringing home the whole office? Yeah, that's the way to go. Hello, purrer. You're just purring away there. Are you good there? Are you good? Are you good? Little Miss Purbum. She's like, brr. Texture and marker strokes and purring. ASMR. Oh, my tummy's going crazy. Hot drink does that. Marker's becoming dry. This paper, I have to say though, Neenah can be a little bit thirsty. It does drink a lot of ink. But I find that the Strathmore mixed media paper eats way more, and I think that's why I chose Neenah today. Also, the size of the paper fits the book, so. Alright, now we've got some darkness going on. Let's go to C5. No worries, Isolina. I'm missing some of the chat here. Alright, C5. Just coming a little bit closer. Oh, cat hair. Go away. Just kind of trying to blend that edge off a little bit. Just coming over it multiple times. And just flicking that light colour out into the darker. Just so it gets a little bit smoother and more even. Just coming around that moon. Are you right there, snorting at me, madam? That's not a meow meow. That's a you snort bum. Hello. She's a sooky bum. She doesn't like the markers, so she sort of settles down a bit once they start coming out. She don't like that smell. Oh, pay rise is good. Let's just do a little bit of that down here. Your bottom. The cup of tea is going cold. I can't drink it fast enough. Now, I don't actually have C3, I don't think. Let's have a look. No, I don't. Oh, actually I do. Let's go to C3. Ahaha. Alright, C3, and we're going to come in and go right to the edge of the clouds now. Just adding this into the previous colour a little bit. She looks at me like, what did you just say? You did not just tell me to do that. Alrighty, we've got some nice blending, bleeding going on in there. Let's go on to this bit here. Lovely. Oh, I can really see that blue coming through that grey. It's cool. Great choice, B. I don't like to go over the dark colours too much because we get that desaturation. It goes kind of blotchy, but I do want some of that blue coming through. Or blue-green. Green-blue. Whatever. That colour. That colour. A little bit of C0. Oh, what are we talking about? Oh, thank you. Polys, huh? I got mine from the art shop when they were on special. I don't know why they were on special, but I got them for $200 for the whole set. And I also brought a 72 pack of Albrecht Adura as well. This is C0, but I don't want to go too much of that. I'm going to add in that BG 000 again. Just coming out over those lighter areas. Desaturating it all, making it look kind of weird and misty, and then back with the colourless blender, which is, as Kenny suggested earlier, running out because it's really squeaky, that one. There we go. Alright, look, here's still a little bit too desaturated. I'm going to come back in with a 3. Just cover over that a little bit more. And then a little bit more 5. Giving us some nice blend there. And this is 3 again. Okay. A bit more 5 there. Nice. I'm happy with that. And then I'm going to put in some clouds, some white gel pen for stars. Now the clouds I'm going to do a little bit darker. In fact, I'm going to start with black. Black? No. Yep. Yeah, it was, Shara. That was Australian dollars, and that was ages ago. Probably they were, because they were the first professional pencils I actually brought, the Polys. So that was years ago. Got some black. Don't worry, I'll crop the picture so that there's none of this border out. Actually, I quite like pictures with borders because it gives us that sort of edge to work from. Black's a hard colour to work with sometimes. It doesn't always do what it's told. Trust me. It doesn't always do what it's told. Let's go with some C9. Just a little bit on the edge, just so that we can blend that out slightly. Yeah, black can be mean. It doesn't, I think my actual marker is not right. I keep meaning to replace it, but yeah. And then we've got C7. Coming a little bit closer. I just want to keep that glow if I can. These fluffy edges. Let's go with C3. Okay, I need a little bit more of that BG01 this time. I just want to go back in and redo the edges. Yeah, they look good. That's what I'm doing. Hi, Selena. Welcome back. I downloaded one of those Jane Henkin books. A fairy one. Oh, what one, Isolina? Oh, hands are sore. Hi, Lisa. I have my Uni-Ball. And, oh, it's got such a nice ink flow. Let's get rid of that really dark line around that moon. We'll come back in and put some shading in it after. Try a little bit first. Cat hair on my work. Seriously. I do. Patty. Donna and Chad. Oh, nice. Let's do this cloud over here. Oh, by the way, I was using B10 for the black because my B100 doesn't work properly. It's just a little frustrating. So that was B110, C9, CB. Hello. Shadow's just sitting there looking at me really strange right now. She's like, what are you doing? You're the weirdest human I know. She doesn't know many humans. That'd be one of the weirdest, I think. C. I'm gonna skip C7, go C5. Go a little bit lighter. Hit some C3. Yeah, I got with the Jane Hankins. I got, let me have a look. Jane. Hooah. I can't find her. There she is. I got a little night magic. A little night magic, a PDF book, because they're not shipping anywhere else, so there's only 12 pages in it, but it's cute. There's a couple in there that I'd like to do, I think. I did look through the other ones, but this one was my favorite, I think, so C3. And back with the BG01 around the edges, just to add a little bit more of that blue in. Okay. Don't know why, but it just grabbed my fancy. Alright, so with the white, there's something missing, and I think it's just the stars. Do you know what I mean? I think it's just the stars. I think I need to add the stars in, because it's just not going to look right until I do. Need that contrast, you know. Alright, let's do the stars. Under the moonlight, under the stars. Wow, bye Pam. No problemo. Let's do some dots. We'll do some larger ones, just a couple of big dots. Around the place. Don't smudge them. And then we'll do some smaller than that dots. Kenny, what did you say? I missed it, Lisa. I was it was 3 o'clock in the morning here. Unfortunately. This is my jelly roll. This is the number 8 one. I haven't fixed up down here yet, so I'm not going to do stars yet. Really? And the trick is not to put them in any specific pattern, but just to try and place them randomly in the sky, unless you're trying to do some sort of star pattern or, you know, some celestial. The 0.7 is the one I use the most. Selena, this one. It says on it, yeah, 0.7 mil. That's the one I use the most. And then I've got the smallest jelly roll, which is like a 0.3 nib, number 5 it's called. And I'm just going to go in and dash in a whole heap of a little bit of BG30, just inside the moon there. Give them a little bit of shape. Alright, let's see these wings. We're going to use some black. Flicking. This is the B10. What is the time? I haven't got much time, so I'm not going to finish it all. Just zoom in a little bit so you can see. You know what, Selena, grab yourself some jars and just stick them in jars. It's a good idea. I was going to make a set of drawers. Gosh, what's going on with my camera? Didn't like me today. I was going to make a set of drawers and it ended up being cheaper just to buy some. But use yogurt containers and tins, jars. I use like boxes that some of my supplies come in too, to store my bits and pieces in. I found these at Daiso or Daiso, I don't know what you guys call it. These are cool. Just little, it's my pocket knife in there. It's a really cool one. If I don't go out. Camera makes me keep them around. I don't know why. But yeah. Lip gloss and pencils and paint. Says you always should have a lighter and a pocket knife on you at all times. Not that I smoke, but you know. I think it's a country thing. Ah, cool, Sherry. I think that's the brand. I think it's called Elk, maybe. I'm not sure. No. You can tell when I'm trying to rush something or get something done. I don't talk much. It's like the concentration just comes out and everything just disappears and I forget that I'm live. I'm in the zone, guys, in the zone. In the zone. We need to fill in as much of the wings as we can in the white with this dark colour, and then I'll have this little highlight colour on the top of each of these little feathers, I guess they look like, sort of. Super Color 2. Thanks, Isolina. Oh no, you need to put it in your will to leave it to someone who'll use it. Trust me. You don't want it thrown away. Super Color 2, sorry, Super Color. Neo Color 2. Is that what you asked? Super Color. Super Color are the same as... They're a watercolor pencil. So they're similar to Albrecht Dürer. Is that how you say it? Albrecht? I don't know how to say it. And museums and things like that. They're not as nice as museums, but that's what they are. They're watercolor pencils. They kind of remind me of Pablo's, but water-based. Hi, Chow. 2 sets? No, they're just called Super Color 2. I don't think. I could be wrong. Are you squeaking? What are you doing? I used the Super Color 2 on a Vivid Publishers image, actually, Shintaka Harris image, from one of the colouring books. I'm sure you guys have all seen this book so many times now. I've seen heaps of videos with it. Mine is Super Color 2. They're water based. I don't know, I haven't seen any normal Super Colors. This is what mine look like. Super Color 2 soft, and they've got a paintbrush on them. And they're a similar size to the... I actually get confused sometimes. They're like Pablo's. Pablo. So that's a Super Color, and this was a Pablo. You can see why I would get confused. They're almost exactly the same. Except they don't have the little ring around the top. Don't know. I don't know the difference. You might have to ask someone. Ask Caran Dash. Caran Dash, whatever. However you say it. Just gonna put that away or I'll lose it. Anyone else know? Okay, Rochelle, what were you trying to say? What are those? Is that... What are those, Supras, Belinda? I don't know what you were saying. I can never type. It's all good. Is it a second edition of them? Maybe? I don't know. More colours? Who knows? Does anyone else know? Come on, guys. Surely there's someone else here who knows. Hi, Pink. I think they're the same. I don't know. Because I know that Neo Color are just crayons, wax crayons, and Neo Color 2 are water-based ones. So I know that they're different. So I wonder if it's the same kind of thing with that. I've got some C7. Keep flicking, just keep flicking. Really? You're just getting into mischief, aren't you? I better not find little bits of miniature everywhere or you're going to get smack bum. I would not do that, by the way. I just get aggro with it. Ah, what did you do that for? No cuddles for you. And then she comes up and sucks to you and you get her cuddles. Do you find animals do that to you? You can't be angry at them. They're just so cute. Alright, I'm not going to do down there for now. We'll go back to that later because I want to try and get at least a bit of a wing done. A bit of C3. Go with the BG 53. Oh, it is, Kelly. It's exactly right. It is. It is what we would say here. You'll get a smack bum. Sherry, what's that question? Go the right way for a smack bottom, as Shrek would say. Choking on my laugh. I'm going to fill in all of the white gaps with this. Goodness me. Kind of looks a little bit like an octopus in the sky, doesn't it? I do, Shara, and they're beautiful. Oh, ginger is good for the stomach, isn't it? Oh, I got so sad on the weekend. I actually cried. I used to watch this guy. He's been around for yonkies donkeys. Like, seriously. I've been watching him since we've had Shadow, basically. And it's the Mean Kitty. Have any of you guys seen him on YouTube? He's got like 1 million subscribers. And the Mean Kitty died. And I cried. I cried. This gorgeous little kitty is almost the same age as Shadow. A little bit older he was. And I was like, no, the poor baby. Oh dear. With her dress, I'm thinking I might do some really dark blues. Like sapphire. Oh, I bawled my eyes out. Poor kitty. They made a song for him. The Mean Kitty song. But this guy was so funny. He used to play pranks on his cats. Just hilarious. The way they react. Bengals are just funny little cats. They got this unbelievable personality about them. Just love them. I'm thinking that colour. We might need some depth in some of those darker areas. So that was B69. But I'm thinking I might need a little bit of... No worries, Isolina. Mwah. Kisses. Thank you so much for that beautiful book. And it finally got through. Oh, Doris. Yeah, well, Shadow's 11 this year. I'm going to add a little bit of depth. Just in those darker areas there. With some B39. first, I think. Just needed a little bit of dark shadow in there, and then back with, well, we won't go on probably on that one. Back with B69. That's better. Extra layer of depth there. Meow. Meow. It's time for me to go. Gosh. Let's go with a little bit of B18. Meow. Copic's practicing? Yes, Copic's practicing is good. A little bit of 18. I still want a little bit of that shine to come through, or the glow on her clothes. But I don't want it to overpower, we just want it to be there. That's why I just shoved it over the whole base. It's just that little bit easier than trying to do the in-betweens with it. And also it means that I don't have to desaturate some of these dark colours too much. It's just underneath, so we don't need to worry. I think that's going to look good. What do you guys think? I think a little bit different in there. And I think she should have, like, I don't know, what colour hair she... Oh, look, it's so funny. I've done, like, the top of the picture. Look, we've done this. Just forget this for now. We'll just do here down. It's so funny. Tia's looking awesome. Got some E11 and I'm just doing some what I would call marking out my shadows first before going ahead and doing them. She's going to need a fair bit of shadow, this girl. I think give her a little bit of a highlight on the side there. But yeah, she's definitely going to be darker, isn't she? Because of that. There's hardly any light that would be reflecting on her technically. So we're just going to make it up. And say there's a shadow here as well. Make it up. Best way to do it. A little bit of E21. I probably should do a hand too, shouldn't I? She likes things sharp. In the name of love, before you. Anyway. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm looking good. I know it's time to go. I'm almost ready. I'm almost there. Shadows purring in the background there. Aren't you, madam? Well, we better do a hand. Otherwise it's going to look strange. Oh, you sewed a quilt? That's so cute. I actually have to get my little sewing kit out too, because there's a few things I want to sew instead of sticking with glue, because it doesn't look as good, I reckon, without the, you know, with glue. Oh, it doesn't look as authentic, you know. I've got some E000. Wait, yeah, we'll do E000 for now. I just want to come over the lighter sections. Because I'd already picked it up. May as well. But I have E00, just blending. That's already starting to blend with that colour anyway. E000. I love my markers. They're awesome. I've left, you can see, a couple of edges on the skin there, because I had to put a bit of that blue in there. What was it again? BG30. Just a tiny bit. Some of that skin that was already showing. Look, you know what? You probably won't be able to see it much, but it's there. B, what do you think your most used skin tone Copic is. I use 5 skin colours all the time for everything. E00, E000, E11, E21 and E04. Most used colours. I've got E04 for some dark shadows now. You gotta have contrast, otherwise it looks flat. So you gotta add dark colour in. I can hear the microwave beeping away there. I am wearing gloves because my hands are cold. That's the only reason. A lighted magnifying glass. I do have one actually, a lighted magnifying glass. I don't use it much though. Occasionally I'll use it for paint by numbers, which I am highly due for a paint by numbers video, by the way. Crafties is redoing some of their products, so I'll be getting some of those soon to show you guys. Alright, let's blend that out. E11. And E21. Years. I don't know how many years, but years. I think this is my second year of live streams, and I think before that I was doing about a year of videos without live, and then before that I was doing about a year and a bit of just normal colouring without doing any videos. So it's been years. Years and years. I think we'll give her white hair. E00. I use, it does for pencils, yeah. These are the Copic ones. This is E00. They're for arthritis and carpal tunnel, things like that. I don't know if they actually work, but I actually brought a second pair for home so I can wash and wear one. But it is cold here. It's cold. And I've been having trouble with circulation, actually. I don't know if it's nerves or circulation, I don't know. But I have very, very sore hands lately. And then finally some 000 again. And I'll be done with the skin then. And then we'll go. I'll go and leave you alone. I know I've bothered you for too long already. Too long already. There's a couple of areas that just got really pale then. I'm just strengthening them. I'm not sure if she should have like glowing eyes, you know? Don't know. Nice. I'm happy with the skin. It's nice, I like it. She could definitely do with some pinky, hey? A little red lips. Let's do her fingernails too with this R20. Going around the eyes a little bit too. I hurt worse when I use markers rather than pencils. Really? I find that markers are so much easier in my hands. I do so much less work with them. Pencils, I find that repetitive motion, whereas markers I'm lifting and picking up and swapping and changing. For some reason I find it a little bit easier. Yeah, copper heel. These are compression copper heel, these ones. I brought a couple of other types, but these ones I found are the most comfortable and they fit my hands the best. I got little tiny little fingers, so I tend to get, you know, this happening, especially this one. It's tiny finger. But I need to wash and wear, because I'm wearing them a lot of the time during summer. I need to have another pair for washing and wearing. But I'm going to finish, so pretty much that's it. That's all I'm going to do. So I'll finish the dress. And the eyes, I'm actually thinking I might stick with that really light blue colour in the eyes. I think that's cool. And her hair, I'm going to do, I think, white. I think I'm going to leave it white. White. Maybe with a tiny bit of the blue through it. What's this blue? Yeah, I think that will look good. And I'll do like all these white lines on here. I'll go over them. And we'll actually do I think that will look cool. I'll actually get rid of those black lines in her hair. With that white gel pen. You'll still be able to see it through slightly, but I think that will look cool. So once her wings are coloured like this over here, all of this you'll be able to see with the white flicking through. You'll be able to see it a little bit more, and you'll be able to see it over her dark dress. So I'll fill out the rest of the dress like this, fill out the cloud like I did up here, and do the other wing, and then do just, I did a layer of B0000 over the hair. I might do a couple of little spots of the other blue through it maybe as well. We'll see. I'll see how I feel about it. But yeah, that's it. I'm done. Mwah! Thank you for joining. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Thank you again to Mods. Thank you, Isolina. Thank you, Vivid Publishers, for this beautiful book. I'll leave you with the flip through of it, and I will see you on Friday for the last part of our Red Dawn image by now. And Monday we're going to be colouring Jasmine Bucket, and Thursday for patrons we're going to be finishing off this lovely beauty, which we're getting through. It's not finished yet, of course, but we'll be doing some more of this one on Thursday. Goodbye, my lovely friends. Have a wonderful day. Bye.